So this time we're taking a look at something that was offered for, I guess back in 2010, and this was the first of its kind, a battle pack slash weapons rack. Now, the weapons rack was based on the weapons rack that came with the Castle Grayskull, the vintage Castle Grayskull playset, and it represents that very well and updates it, giving a little bit more realistic colors and stuff. I believe the vintage one was just cast in an orange with no details, no painted details on there. And this one, they've redone it and they've given it this nice wooden look to it by various different paints and the sculpting, which was great. You get lots of these metal pegs. Not only do you get the weapons that came with the rack in the Castle Grayskull set, you also get the additional red colored sort of mani weapons, because the red weapons that come with this set are reminiscent of the weapons that came packaged with a variation of mani faces, hence the name mani weapons. Is really neat how they just giving you so many pegs here that you can throw a bunch of weapons on there. And I've added some weapons, some other accessories on there as well. And so you have, like, for instance, here's Queen Orlena or Captain Glenn's rifle. We have Bo's lyre, and we have some of the weapons from the two-pack Palace Guards are on there. And there's Tila's shield. Now, Tila's shield is a little bit different. If you try and you have to, because of the way it's shaped here, notice that it is wider on one end than the other. So you're going to have to put the wide end at the very top here in order for this to clip onto there. The other shields just clip on very nicely over these rounded pieces, and you can tell as weapons fall off this thing left and right, you got this nice detailed band running here, and you have this nice metallic painted feet there on both sides of the rack, and just wonderful sculpting to give the faux wood impression. And you can see here, you can fit about 2 shields on each side. Lots of different weapons on the rack here, both sides. I'm kind of curious as to just how many weapons I can fit on here. Again, just a neat little accessory, and I think that this is... I wasn't really sold on the weapons packs until I went and got this, and in light of the recent announcement at PowerCon / ThunderCon that they have the possibility of getting a classics sized Castle Grayskull, it was just fortuitous that they offered this again during the month of September, and I went ahead and purchased it when it came out on the 15th of the month, along with the other figures for sale. And I was kind of hesitant at first, but I'm really glad. I'm in for the sub next year. I'm in for the Castle Grayskull, probably. I mean, most likely. I'm sure there'll be enough people, enough interest to get that done. And now that they have one piece done, I'm interested. It might be interesting if they went ahead and did another set like this. Maybe not for early 2013, but late 2013, right when or before the actual Grayskull, which it may be the training set, but the one more based on the original design for it, and not the vintage toy one, but the actual original design for that training dummy, or some of the other pieces in a set that they could package separately and, you know, not have to worry about doing or including in the actual Castle Grayskull as a way to keep costs down. So if you didn't want to get the additional pieces, you wouldn't have to. Sort of like a, you know, they've likened Castle Grayskull to sort of Barbie's dream home. So this would be like the furniture set, the bedroom set, and I think if they started to sell pieces like that, maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll see those in 2013. I think they will do at least one of those kinds of sets. So anyway, a different kind of look at Masters of the Universe Classics stuff. I can't really say this is a figure, but very cool piece to have, and makes a good background, and especially with the news that we're getting a Castle Grayskull, I'd say if you know you're getting a Grayskull, I'd say go out and find one of these, because it will just add to that piece when it comes out. So anyway, I guess that'll be it, and stay tuned for the next Masters of the Universe Classics review, and until then, I'll see you.